How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm not so good because the rain is pouring
Um,
and I don't like it when it is raining.
it is the rainy day.
Yeah, it is rainy
Mm,
day.
mm. In Korea, we finished the heavy raining season.
Mhm. We finished the
So
heavy rain season.
yes, and
Like,
for now, from today,
mhm.
uh, we we changed the weather. So the weather is so hot today.
Oh, but I hope you do have an air conditioner at home.
Oh yes, we of course we have.
Okay, that's good then. Unlike here in our country, a lot of people do not have air conditioning system.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, so most of us are using electric fan only.
Mm,
So,
okay. Mm. But how
and
about in your place, like your
in my
workplace?
place, there are, um, if it is not raining, it's hot, especially here in the office.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go outside, the wind or the breeze of the wind is somewhat chilly and cool,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. It's not humid.
Mm, that's good.
Yeah, and yes, it's Friday. And
Oh yeah,
happy
today.
Friday. Do you have any special plans this weekend?
Not really. I don't have. Tomorrow I have to go to the academic.
Mm-hmm. So
So,
does it mean that are you studying or working at the
um,
academy?
I graduated from my university and now job seeker. So
Ah,
I had to go to the academic for my studying. I mean,
okay. Oh, for your studying, but you said that you are already a graduate.
mm-mm.
How come? Do you want to further your studies?
Before I get a job, my academic is for helping me to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, oh yeah, because I forgot that in Korea,
Mm-mm.
the basis of the companies who will hire people is more on your academics, right?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yes.
Unlike here in our country, they don't really look at your academic performances.
Mm-mm.
They base it on how you answer questions
Mm.
during the job interview.
Oh, yes. I also heard that like going
Mhm.
to the academy for getting a job is kind of the weird culture.
Mhm. Exactly.
Yes, compared to
Because we
other
don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So I
because we
heard
don't
that.
have like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I would like to know, Sunny, are you participating in the buff event
Yes, evaluation class.
or evaluation?
Yes, evaluation class.
Okay, evaluation. All right, so did you prepare any topic for us?
Yes, I read solar street lights.
Okay, solar street lights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, this is something really good, and I
Mm-hmm.
think this is really helpful for the people.
Mm-hmm.
But for you,
Mm-hmm.
upon reading this article,
Mm-hmm.
what did you feel and what is your thought about it?
I also thought that solar street lights, like based on the solar powered,
Mm-hmm.
is very good thing for environment and for the people like who don't have enough money to pay some electric
Mm-hmm.
charge fee,
Electricity or electric
electricity,
charge.
electric charge. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but how can you say that it is very good for our environment? In what way?
Because we don't need to use the electricity, so like it means that um like core. Is
Mm-hmm.
it like COAL? Core? Coal?
Okay, yeah. CO,
AL? Coal?
coal, yeah.
So we don't need to use that core. It is the one of the cause to one of the cause to make pollution.
One of the causes,
One of the causes to make the pollution.
to make pollution or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to add up to our pollution. Yes, I guess. But then again, I am not sure if we are still using coal
Oh.
for our electric supply
Mm,
or power supply. Because as
mm,
far as I know,
mm,
I'm not sure in your country, but
mm,
here in our country, our electricity comes from watershed, or
mm,
we call it dam.
then yes.
Yeah. So it is where it comes from.
Mm,
But I'm not sure in your country.
mm. Actually, I'm not familiar with the system, but
Mhm.
as far as I know, this solar powered like kind of this system is very famous for eco-friendly system.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So that's why the government will support to using the solar power system,
Mhm.
like some pay some money to set up the bill.
Well, actually, I just want to share this to you.
Mhm,
My aunt, she has her own resort,
mhm.
and she's using in our province, okay, and she's using solar panels.
Oh yeah, solar panels.
So she's using solar panels, and for one solar panel, it cost a dime, and I was so shocked.
Time? What
And
is the time?
it means it costs a lot. It's so expensive.
To you mean to set up these solar power panels?
Aside from the setup, the
Uh-huh.
solar panel itself is already expensive.
Yes, I heard that.
And then
Mm-hmm.
it can only supply electricity to street lights, like the normal bulb or the normal light,
Mm-hmm.
and only 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, because in our province, most of the time we have power interruption.
Mm.
Okay, how about in your country? Do you experience power interruption?
What is the power interruption? You means that the all of the sudden we cannot use the lights? Turn
Yes.
off the lights kind of it?
Yes, you cannot, there is no power supply.
Uh, you mean when it comes to the solar power system?
No, I mean
Just
not
no.
really solar power system, but in general, like for example,
Mm.
was there a time that you have
Ah, yes.
experienced losing electricity? So
Uh-huh.
what do you do?
In Korea, we cannot experience like the electricity interruption.
Or power
Yeah,
interruption?
power interruption like just once once 3 years, just once two
Mm-hmm.
years,
Once in 2 years. Wow,
once
you're
in
so
2 years.
lucky.
Yes, even though there was like like the power interruption, we can
Mm-hmm.
we can recover it just in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Mm,
Unlike here, just like yesterday, we had power interruption in the office, so
yes.
a lot of students were
Mm,
calling, like, what happened? Why are they not calling us for our classes?
yes, I also
So,
had a lot of experience that my English teacher cannot log in because of this
mm-hmm.
interruption. So I heard that they like your country have so many cases like this.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, exactly. So that is why our company bought generators.
Mm.
Yeah, so we have generators. So
Mhm.
last night we were using our generators just to
Mm.
conduct classes to our students. But of
Mm.
course, a generator cost,
A
I
lot.
mean, it is expensive. Yes, it's a
Mm-mm.
lot. So now going back to our topic,
Mhm.
are there provinces in your
Mhm.
country
Mhm.
that have no power supply?
Uh-huh. Sorry. Power
Mhm. Are
supplies.
mm-hmm. Like, are there places or provinces
Mhm.
in your country
Mhm.
that have no power supply or no electricity?
No. I couldn't understand what you mean. You mean mm, no electricity all of the sudden? Power
Oh, no, no.
interruption?
They
Or
don't really have. Absolutely.
yes, we don't have those kind
We
of
don't.
experience.
Okay.
Mm. It is
Because,
uncommon situation in Korea.
okay, uncommon situation.
Mm.
Well, here in our country, there are places
Mhm.
or provinces wherein they don't have power supply or
Mhm.
electricity,
Mhm.
especially provinces that are very remote. So, from the
Mm.
remote areas, they don't
Mm.
have electricity.
Mm. Mm. But we don't have those kind of situation. But
Oh,
yesterday, for like 3 or 4 apartments, we couldn't use the water
uh huh.
for whole day, for the entire day, because like once a year we have to clean our the water tank to make the clean water. So
Okay.
aside from this like cleaning day, mm, we don't have any experience to suffer from this stop water or stop electricity.
Oh, well, even here, we
Mm.
also experience that. And it's
Mm.
too bad if there is no water. It's
Yeah.
very annoying.
Yes, very annoying.
So, what did you do yesterday?
So
I hope you were
yesterday,
able to take a bath before it ran out of water.
yes, and also we arranged the water before the stop to water started.
Mm-hmm.
We already pulled a lot of the water in the special location, like the big bottle for the water.
Mm-hmm.
But also when I have to wash my face, I just use the drinking water, not tap
Okay.
water.
But if you're going to use, because I already tried that,
Mhm.
if you're going to use
Mhm.
the bottled water,
Mhm.
it is somewhat, how do you call that? The feeling is different. It's
Oh,
like
really?
very, yeah.
Very soft
It seems
or?
like if you're going to wash your face with soap,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then you will use the water from the, if you
Bottle.
will use bottled water,
Uh huh.
it seems like the soap is not, it's still there.
Oh, really? For me,
Yeah.
I feel that it is the normal water, and I think that compared to the tap water, the bottled water is more clean than the tap water. So I feel that this water is more clean. So for my skincare, that bottled water would be a good choice.
Mhm.
Kind of this.
Well, that is good. Well, if you have that kind of feeling, but for me, the
Mm-mm.
feeling is kind of different.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Mm.
So now I'm wondering,
Mhm.
in your country,
Mhm.
is renewable energy used?
Mhm.
Do you use renewable energies?
Renewable energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with that renewable energy. Do you have some idea about it?
Okay, like for example, solar energy.
Mhm.
So like the one that we were talking about a while
Mhm.
ago.
Mhm.
So do you also use solar energy in your country? Like having solar
Yes.
panels? Mm-hmm.
Yes, but just it is not common. Just some of the houses they use the solar power panel, but at the same time they also have like electricity system. So
Mm-hmm.
because there are a lot of disadvantage of using solar power system.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there was no sun today, then they couldn't use any lights
Okay.
and something like this to support the solar power system. They also have electricity system.
Yeah, so this is only like the backup energy or
Mm-mm.
backup power supply.
Mhm.
So for for countries like us
Mm-mm.
who cannot afford to buy crude oil or big machineries,
Mhm.
uh, we always use renewable energy,
Mm.
especially the wind power.
Mhm. Ah
Are you
yes.
familiar with wind power?
Yes, I know that. Like, what's just a big fan?
Yes, exactly. Do you have it in your country? But it looks
Yes.
really cool.
I think it is also good. But we also have because in Korea we have some winter season,
Mhm.
and for the winter, we usually use this like how to call that windy system,
Wind windmill.
windmill.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said a while ago that using solar energy
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of disadvantages.
Yeah.
So can you give me examples?
Like this, I heard that the solar power system, like when it comes to the panels, it is made from the glasses.
Mhm.
So I heard that every month we have to change that glasses to um, prevent the glasses from melting,
Mhm.
and also we have to clean that the glasses almost every day. Yeah, this is one of the advantages. So like the fee of the maintaining is
Mhm.
very expensive.
Of maintenance.
Maintenance. And of course, if there was no sun anymore, we cannot use that power. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. But actually, you can still use it, but it takes a lot of time to recharge the battery
Yep.
because the sun is being covered by thick clouds
Mm-hmm.
and rain.
Mm.
So just like when you're having your watch, which is solar powered,
Mm-mm.
have you ever seen a solar powered watch?
Watch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
have experienced
like
watch.
G-Shock.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, G-Shock, they have solar powered
Mm-mm.
G-Shock.
Mm-hmm.
For that one, though
Mm-hmm.
they have for G-Shock, I think they have the backup battery so that if in case
Mm-mm.
you were not able to charge it using solar,
Mm-mm.
then you can still use it. So,
Mm.
okay, now going back to the
Mhm.
article,
Mhm.
so in India,
Mhm.
they have this kind of problem,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Right, they have a problem when it comes to electricity.
Yes.
So, in your opinion,
Mhm.
what other important problems
Mhm.
are there in the world at the moment that we need to focus on?
Um, the problem that we need to
Mm-hmm.
focus on
What other
would
problems? Yes.
be, mm, it would be poverty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're right. Okay,
So,
why do we need to focus on poverty?
because there are still a lot of the countries, a lot of the children or people who cannot eat very well, and yes.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Do you see? Do you also see some situations like this in your country?
uh, I heard that I also have those people who cannot eat very well, but it is not common thing. It is not like this is not the big issue in Korea.
Okay,
Like,
well,
mhm,
yes, because your country is a progressive country,
mhm,
and for when it comes to poverty, I guess we have these kinds of this is pretty common in our country. There are a
mm,
lot of people living in silver lining or below
mm,
poverty line, and just like what you have said, they don't really what do you call that? They can't really eat at least 3 times a day.
mm,
Then, aside from poverty, what else?
poverty and also what else? Do you have some idea?
Okay, I guess for me is the health situation of
Health?
people, yes, especially in
Ah,
Africa.
uh-huh. Africa.
Yeah, yeah. In Africa, a lot of people are dying every year. It's like million a year
Mm,
because they don't have enough supply of medicines and they don't
mm,
have a lot of doctors who will treat them and
mm,
provide their needs.
mm. Yes, that's too bad. So I know that they they couldn't eat the pills, which is which pill is um helpful for people to
Mhm.
protect their body from insects,
Yeah, from infections.
infections. But
Yeah.
yeah, kind of this.
Yes, exactly. And another thing, um, in connection to this, we have AIDS, right?
Sorry,
So, AIDS.
AIDS.
Are you
What is
familiar with this?
no?
Like the HIV, AIDS.
AIDS,
So,
which is the disease.
yes, it is
Uh
a
huh.
disease we're in. Right
AIDS.
now, it is increasing. So the number of people who
Mhm.
have AIDS are increasing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and not only in Africa, but I guess all over the world.
Mm.
So I think they need to focus on this.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so how about you? Can you live without electricity?
Oh no, of course I cannot live without electricity because, like, when it comes to the education, if we don't have any electricity, I couldn't. It is very difficult to study like this. I cannot use my laptop to speak in English with you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
So it would be very difficult or big challenge for me to live without electricity. And we cannot use our cell phone or we cannot watch our TV like drama, yeah, all the things.
Okay. So, yes, exactly. So, especially nowadays that we are now in a modern society,
Mhm.
right? So, we're in, most people are addicted, or not really addicted, but they are so fond of using their gadgets.
Oh yes.
Yeah, especially the young ones.
Mm.
But maybe for the adults, yeah, they can live without. electricity, just like our grandparents, because during their times they don't have it, and
Yes.
nowadays they don't really use any
Yeah, yeah, it
gadgets,
is light.
only few of them. All right, well,
Yes. Mhm.
anyway, Sunny,
Mhm.
before I will say goodbye, do you have
Mhm.
a question for me?
Nope.
Okay, so our time is up. So thank you so much for
Thank
today.
you.
I like the topic. You were the very first student
Mhm.
who brought up this topic to me.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
it's already Friday. And
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your weekend.
Bye
Bye.
bye.